Welcome to MJ's Art Law. Without any further delay, we're going to meet Jonathan now. Jonathan Caouette.
Hello.
Thank you, Jonathan. I know that you're about to leave to go to Europe.
Yes, I'm leaving for. I'm going continuing on my whirlwind of this 2-year nonstop action with Tarnation. I'm going to be going to London, Belfast, Ireland, Paris, Manchester, Sheffield. And it's just not over. I don't know what I've opened Pandora's box here, and it's just it's nonstop. So
it's fantastic,
yeah,
and you deserve really every bit of it, every bit of it. And thank you for taking time out to schedule your family to assist us, and everybody in the audience that you brought in. And I wanted to kind of find out what it was like for you to figure out it's time to edit and enter a festival. What was that point in your life?
I just think in general, in a nutshell, there's a time and a place for everything. And I think because I've always had the movie in my mind, and the movie always kept changing as my life kept changing, because I've been sort of inadvertently making this movie for about 20 years and succumbed to the fact that it was time to do it, not only because the technology was there and available and that I had 35 minutes of the film sequentially available there initially, but what it really was sort of the kick in the butt that I needed, the structure to sort of say, you know, maybe I am a filmmaker, was when I had met this intern from the Mixed Film Festival, the Gay and Lesbian Experimental Film Festival in New York City, which was showing at a place called the Anthology Film Archives. And I met this intern who I just accidentally showed the 35 minutes of the film that I had to, and he said, well, whatever this is that you're working on, you should finish it, because there's a deadline for a film festival coming up in the next 3 weeks. And I was working as a doorman in the daytime at Mikimoto America, and working also as a cater waiter at night, and this was all to pay my bills. I was an out-of-work actor. I'd thrown in the towel with that, and I was about to throw in the towel with living in New York. So I took my sick leave from Mikimoto, and I quit my night job, and I went on this sort of maniacal coffee and cigarette crazied, staying up for 72 hours at a time, editing frenzy, basically. And I finished the movie in 3 weeks on Apple's iMovie, and I got it right into the hands of a gentleman by the name of Stephen Winter, who was the artistic director of the film festival at the time. And Stephen took the movie from me, and he said, well, you know, he called me that night. It was a 3-hour movie at the time, and I gave him like two tapes, and he took the movie, and then he called me later that evening, and he said he had to keep his hand on the remote, not because he was bored, but because he was so overwhelmed by what he was seeing.
Okay.
And
we actually have Stephen Winter on the phone.
Oh, do we? Good, good.
Yes, we do.